Let me start the recording. Right. Good morning. So, Java is a one programming language and plus it's a one runtime environment. Okay. And what is meant by programming language? It can be designed to communicate with machine, nothing but your PC, personal computer, otherwise computer. Okay. With the program language, you can develop the application. Right? We know this one. With the programming language only, with the programming language, we can develop the applications. Okay? What is meant by application? Application means it's the instructions, nothing but application means it's a instructions. Okay, it will provide, who will provide the capability for this one? Nothing but JDK, right? We know this one. We downloaded a JDK 11. Okay, in that what we have? Some tools, right? What is that? Java C, okay, and so on. And JVM will, okay, JDK will come, JVM, okay. These are all will come under JDK. We know these things. After that, this is about normal introduction. Okay, in previous days. After that, we downloaded one, Eclipse IDE. I hope all are downloaded and posted in the. We wrote one variables also code, right? This was done previous days. Now we will see. What is meant by variables also we done. In the Java, variable is nothing but it's a what container, right? It will transfer it will hold the data which can change it during the execution of a program. It is used to store the values like a numbers and text, etc. We know this one. See here, I gave the example below. Just find out this one. So here, integer. Suppose we gave the 95. We assigned that one equal to one variable. In the variable it store the 95. Okay, it is the integer data type. Okay, today we will discuss about what is the data types. So these are all the some invalid variable names, like we couldn't add numbers before the variables, we couldn't add special symbols. Okay, we couldn't add any operator symbols. After that, we don't take the variables as a reserve words. Okay, these are all the non-valid. After that, we discussed this one. After this, data types. Suppose, let me write. Okay, what is meant by data types? Suppose, let me write one number. This is nothing but data. I am assigning to one variable equal to, because with the help of equal to symbol only, I am assigning to one variable, that is nothing but number. In the number, it will store the one data. But now I want data type. What is meant by data type? If you go to the definition, data type in a Java tells the type of data. What type of data it is, a variable can hold. See here. It will tell us which type of data the variable can hold. So this is the one variable. Number is one variable equal to, this is one data. It might be anything. It might be numeric, otherwise any text. For time being, it is a data, nothing but numerics only. This is the variable. In the variable, it will store the 78. Now, data type will tell what it will tell. Data type, and it will data type a variable can hold. Which type of variable hold the data it will tell, and it will help the allocate the memory in the internally. After that, it perform at the time of performing type checking the during compilation, right? Okay, that is nothing but just a second. Okay, that is nothing but data type. Suppose it is a 78 is one whole number. Okay, it is data type is integer, right? This is nothing but data types. Okay, we have the data types list here. Let me go to the chart first. Okay, see here, this is the data type family. Okay, in the data type we have divided into two types. One is primitive, one is non-primitive. Primitive comes under, it's again divided into subcategories Boolean and numeric. In the Boolean family we have true and false only. Okay, we have to assign Boolean one variable is equal to true. Okay, we will see in forward classes. After that, primitive data type again divided into numeric. In the numeric again divided into char and integer. Okay, in the char we have to write only alphabets. Okay, after that it is divided into one more family, it is a integral family. Okay, number, in the number only we have the integral family. This is divided to integer. Okay, in the integer we have the subdivisions, that is byte, short, int and long. So we have to use the byte data type for some specific values. After that short, after that integer, after that long. So these are all the some specific region at the time of declaring the variable. That time only we have to use this type of data types. Okay, these non-primitive data types, string, array, enum. Okay, these are all collections. Okay, these are all will come under non-primitive data types. So what I am trying to make a point is here, variable can hold the data and it will tell us the which type of data. That is nothing but data type, right? That only here definition. Data type is in a Java tells the data type, which type of data type a variable hold. Okay, see here in the example, 25 is the data, age is one variable. In the variable 25 accumulate, nothing but it the variable hold the 25, and age is which type of data. It might be integer, string, double, float, char. In the blue color, highlighted the blue color, right? This is nothing but data type. Okay, if you assign 20.5 instead of, if you assign 20.5, it became float. Okay, if you assign 20.5 decimals, then it became float. Floats comes under integral family. Okay, in the long also. So these are all the different type of data types at the time of writing the application we have to use. That too also specially integers. Okay, this we know. So after that we wrote one code, after that we executed. Okay, we have the three type of variables. One is non-static and static and local variable. Okay, we know all these things. After that, keywords. If you go to the Eclipse, suppose already available in Java. So we will see the what is meant by keywords. Okay, these are all the list of the data types. We have the byte, it will size is, it will accumulate 1 byte. Okay, these are all the descriptions table for the variables. We will go to the, we are discussing about keywords, right? In Java, keywords are reserved words, right? What are the words? Public, right? Void. After that, static. Okay. After that, break. After that, access modifier like private. Okay. New. Okay. Like these, the 50 plus keywords, right? These are all the, in Java, these keywords are the reserved. Okay, reserved words. Nothing but This has a special meaning in the Java. So some developers already created these keywords behind the code. Just what we have to do, we have to simply use this keyword in our application, right? These are all the special meaning in the Java. Okay, we cannot use them as a we can't use as a variable. Okay, we can't use as a variables and method names. Okay, after that, so these are all the reserved words. In a Java, keywords are the reserved words. Okay, like public, void, static, break, private, new keyword. Okay, like that we have the 50 plus keywords. It has the special meaning in the Java. So these are all the keywords we couldn't use as a variable name. Okay, we couldn't use as a method names and classes names. Okay, we will see. See here, daemon. Instead of suppose let me write variable integer. What is the variable name? If I take void as a keyword, it shows the error, right? Let me write integer some number. It will throw the error because of void is a keyword. This is the meaning of we don't use the keyword as a variable. Suppose if you take any, just a second, anyone in the lobby? Okay. Right. So these are all the keywords, and let me go to the keywords. Okay. And these are all the keywords now. Keywords. Okay, several methods, string tokenizers. Okay. Okay. See here, we have the keywords, 50 plus keywords. From the access modifier, we have the public, private, okay, protected and default. Default also one access modifier is there. After that, classes. In the class object related, class, interface, extends keyword, implements, abstract, okay. These all comes under class. After that, control statement, okay. If, else, switch, case, while, do while, break, continues, okay. These are all the control flow keywords. After that, exception handling, okay. In the exception handling, we have the keywords like try, catch, finally, throw, throws. After the data types. So we are discussing data types. These are all the data types keywords: integer, float, double, char, boolean, long, byte, short. These are all comes under data types. After that, other keywords like new. New is a one word. It is a keyword, okay, for creating the objects. Okay, we have to create the object for the classes with the new keyword. After that, this also one word, also a keyword like super, void, return, null, true or false comes under boolean. These are all the keywords generally we are using in our code application. Okay, right? So that is about keywords. Now so we discussed about variables done. Okay, what is the data types means done. These are all the hierarchy. Now we will go to the today topic, that is nothing but methods. Okay, methods. First of all, before going to the methods, we have to know the what is meant by class. Okay, why? Because of we have to write our applications in the class only itself. Okay, I will give explicitly. Now, general definition: class is nothing but combination of a combination of properties and behaviors. Okay, so property is nothing but variables, right? Variables. Behavior is nothing but methods. Combination of variables and methods. Simple words. Okay. Now we will see the words mean by methods. Now a method is nothing but, you know, a method in a Java, it is a block of code that performs a specific task. Okay, this is the simple definition of methods. Here is the syntax. We have the syntax of the method. First thing is access modifier. Okay. Okay. Now let me write. So this is the syntax of the method. First we have to write modifier, nothing but access modifier. After that return type. After that we have to write method name in the camel cases, and we have to write the parameter list. This is the block, method block, body. Okay, this is the body for your understanding. So let me write modifier. Modifier, let me take public. Public is one access modifier. Return type I will take one void. After that method name. Let me write method name as a get book. This is my method name. Parameters list I will teach after course of period. So modifier, nothing but public. Return type void. Method name get book. Immediately followed by braces. After that method has a body. Okay, method must and should have the body. How it is a body? See here, in the open braces, close braces, in that only we have to write the some code. In the method body only we have to write the code. Otherwise a piece of logic, business logic. Okay, this is the syntax of the method, right? Now we will go to the, okay, so method also we have the, okay, let me show one method, then you can understand. See here, first what is the syntax of the method? Access modifier. After that return type. After that method name. See here, access modifier under public, it is one keyword. Return type I will take one void. Method name get book, as same as the now followed by braces. See here, now let me remove. Okay, now this is one method. Which type of method? It is a non-static method, right? How it is a non-static method? We know it is one from the static method. Talent I wrote from the static method message. After that here I will wrote, for your understanding, non-static method. Before the method. Now it is became static method. Now it is became non-static method. Like a variables. Non-static variables and variables. I mean static variables, non-static variables. Like that only we have the non-static, static methods, non-static methods. Okay. Now the thing is here, how to call, how to print this message in the console. Okay. For that purpose, for static method, we can directly call. See here, in the method, we know controller will come to directly main method in the standard edition. In the paint, then you can understanding more better. This is the okay. This is your code. Okay, let me write in paint. Just paste this one. Okay, it's not. Just copy this one. Go to the paint. Let me write. Okay, let me apply black color. Okay, let me apply black one. Okay, now see this one, and again I will add this one also. What is the console? What is the happening in console? This is the console result. Let me write this one as well. Okay, this is in the different color. I'll have my red color. Okay, see here, see the execution now. Let me take a pen. Okay, let me increase the size. Okay, see here, now control where it will go. It will go to the starting from the main method. Okay, it will skip all these things. It will skip all these things. Controller will go to the main method. Now after that it will check the method. We are calling nothing but we are invoking this method. Then what happened after these words? Whenever we are calling, what is this method? Static method. Then it will go to the static method. This is the static method, right? This is the static method. Why? I append, nothing but I added static keyword. See here, static keyword I appended to the method. That's why it is nothing but static method. Whenever you add the static keyword to the method, okay, if you add the static keyword before the method, it becomes static method. We have to call the static method with the direct method name. See here, get PC. Get PC is my method name. I called directly with that method name only. Okay, with the method name only I called, and controller will go to the main method firstly. After that I am calling the static method. It will go to the method, static method. It will go to the I wrote one statement, that is nothing but system.out.println message from the static method. After that I didn't wrote anything after next line. That's it. Program will ends. That only printed on the console. Right? This is the execution flow of method, right? Non-static method especially. Now I want to write. See here, observe this one, very important point. Now I want to call this method also. How do I have to call? For that purpose, can I write like this? Like a static? It will throw the error. Okay, semicolon also added. But why? If you go to the cursor, it is showing the cannot make the static reference to the non-static method, right? This is non-static method. Why? I didn't added static keyword before the method. This is called static method, non-static method. How to call this method? For that purpose, you will get one piece of logic, some X number of lines. For that purpose, we have to create object for class. Okay, this is my class. Suppose, okay, let me rewrite this class. Okay, instead of what can I take? Pass. Okay, So we call, also you see here, sample is a one class name, type of class. So all in the class only, whatever you wrote, variables, methods, considered comes under class only. That only I wrote here definition. Class is combination of properties and behaviors, right? If you go to the class, what class contains variables and methods? That is nothing but class in simple words, right? So I have to create object for the class. Why? I have to call the non-static method for that purpose. So what is the syntax of the method? I mean object. For that, class name and object equal to new keyword. With the new keyword only, we have to create the object for the class. Here my class name is sample. Okay. New keyword, again constructor. Creating object for the class. Class name object equal to new keyword class name. This is the syntax of object creation. It is very, very important, this one. Okay, this is the very, very important line. We have to create the object for the class. Then whatever the members available in the class. Okay, suppose let me write sample is my class. Let me remove this, let me write sample. So what happened? So we are discussing, please go on mute. Okay, see here we are discussing, we have to call the non-static method, right? Please go on mute. Okay, so this is the object created for the non-static method. This is non-static method. Why? Because of I didn't appended static keyword before the method. Now it became non-static method. Now I have to call the non-static method by creating the object for the class. What is my class name here? Sample. So here this is my syntax. So class name object is equal to new class name. Here sample is my class name. After that new keyword, with the new keyword only we have to create the objects. After that object we can give any name. Suppose let me write, right? We can give any name. Now here class name, one static method with the object. What is my object name here? Search. Search dot, see here, whenever you hit the dot, all methods will come. See here num. This is also non-static method. I mean non-static variable. Num, integer type and sample from the class. Okay? Okay. Let me call this also. Okay. So search with the object only we have to call the non-static methods and non-static variables. We know. Search dot, if you hit dot, see here num. Num is the one variable coming from fourth line. In the fourth line, integer num is equal to 678. Right? This is also non-static variable. I am calling non-static variable with the objects only. Right? If you hit the num, it will come and print on the console. After that, I want it. That only I am calling. See here it is showing that. If you observe this one, previously I called non-static method with the direct method. Then it printed on the console non-static method. This is the, printed the one result from the static method result. Now see here, now in the Eclipse I printed two results. One is from this one, fourth line, one is from 23 line. So how the execution flow, we'll see. Let me select this one. After that, paste this code. You see, let me write in, put in black. And what is my result? In the console, it's printed. What is printed? Message from the non-static method, right? it's printed on the console, non-static method. After that it's printed the number, right? Number. Okay, see here the execution flow of the code. Let me write main. So we know controller will go to the directly main method. Okay, let me understanding purpose, let me take in the right one. Controller will go to the first main method. After that it will call the static method, right? We know when we are calling the static method, it will go to the this method. It will call the, it will invoking the this method, and JVM will print the console. Okay, it's in the previous one. It's printed the message. After that it will go to the next line. What is the next line? I created the object for the class. After that, whatever the variable or whatever the properties and methods will come to the object. Now with the object only I am calling one non-static variable. Then it will go to the this variable. It contains 698. That only printed on the console 698. Right? After that it executed. After that I am calling, this is my main thing. I want to call, okay, what? Non-static method. See here, this is non-static method. I want to call this. We couldn't call directly with the method. For that purpose, I created object here. Okay, after I created an object here for class, and I'm calling that one with the here. Okay, here I'm calling with the object dot, here I'm calling object dot method name. What is my method name here? GetBook. GetBook is here my method name. What method? Non-static method. For that purpose, then controller will go to again this one. It will go to the method. It will see the method. Whatever we wrote the code, it will print on the console. That is, this is the message. Message from the non-static method. This is the execution flow of the this code. Clear? Right. Now we know only up to now we see what is the non-static method, non-static variable, static variable, non-static method, okay, static method. After that, how to call the static method, how to create the object, how to call the non-static method. Okay, up to now we discussed it. Now we have types in methods, that is parameterized method. Okay, definition of the parameterized method is here: a method that takes parameters inputs is called the parameterized method. You have to pass the value calling the method. Okay, before you go this one, let me write non-parameterized method. What is mean by non-parameterized method? This only, nothing but this only. Same as the non-static method, static method. This is called zeroth parameter. This is called zeroth parameter. What is meant by parameters? Means, see here, get PC, immediately we have the braces, right? This is called parenthesis. In the parenthesis we have to write the we have to pass the parameter. See here, in the syntax of the method, modifier, nothing but public. Return type is void. Method name is getBook. Up to now we know. Up to this we know. Now in the bracket we have to give the parameters. Okay, what is meant by parameters? Integer a. This is what parameter. We have to give the parameters in the method only. This is called parameters. Okay, this is called parameters. Like, see here, I am giving this only. What is this? This is data. I am assigning to one variable, that is data type is integer. Like that only, instead of assigning here I mean initializing this data here. Again headache. Okay, I will explain again. See here, this is, okay, we know this is the one method, access modifier, return type, method name, okay, followed by here. What is meant by my method name? Get book. Return type is void. Public is one, access modifier. Up to we know this one. Now we will go to the parameter list. We have to give here any number of parameters. Suppose if I give here integer a. So what is here? A is one variable. After that, the data type is integer. Like that only. See here, you can understand here. Here data I already assigned. This is called hard code. This is called hard code. I initialized the data here itself. That is called hard code. Now I don't want hard code. For that purpose, what I have to do? I have to remove this one. Parameterized method, nothing but a method takes the parameters, nothing but inputs. See here, it is taking the inputs. It is called parameterized method. Like this one. This is my method. In this method, I am giving the inputs. This is called inputs. How we have to give the inputs? We will see. Okay. Now let me write one class package new. Let me write one class. My class name methods, right? Class name. Okay. Okay. Just a second. I created one class. Now let me write one method. What is so for I will create one non-parameterized method. What is the method syntax? First name is return type. Okay. Before that, access modifier. Access modifier, return type and method name. In the access modifier, I will remove this one. Public is one, access modifier. Return type is right, then I will go to the return type. See here, this is one non-static method. Now I will give here integer a, comma, integer b. These are all called, see here, this is called parameters. Okay, remember this one. This is called parameters. Okay, now let me write some simple logic. Okay, it is showing error because of B are the parameters. Okay, method immediately in the braces what we give, this is called parameters. Now let me write one simple calculation a plus b, and whatever the result I am assigning to one variable, that is result. That data type is should be integer. Okay, now I want to see the what is the int a, b. These both are the what? Parameters. We have to pass the input. This is called nothing but parameters, otherwise inputs. Okay, and now I have to give the variables. Then only it will calculate and it will give the some result. Right? Now I wrote the code. Let me run. What it will come? Nothing. Why? Because of I didn't call this one in the method. I didn't create object. I didn't call. Then in the console nothing will come. Right? Now I want to create the object for non-static method. Right? How it is became non-static method? Because of there is no static keyword in the method. That's why it is one more thing. It is a non-static method. Okay. This is the inputs. A comma B are the inputs. Nothing but parameters. Right. Now, this is non-static method. We know why. No static keyword. Now I have to create the object for the class. So create the object for the class. My class type is class name. After that, in the name, I will let me take Surge again. Surge is my object. What is showing here? Okay. Save this one. So I created object for the class. This is my class name. See here in the third line also it's highlighted. Okay. I created object for the class and I created an object. Right. Now I have to call the non-static method. We know we have to call the non-static method with the object. What is here object? Search. Search dot clone equals to finalize get class. These are all the methods. See here. This is my method. Actually I want this one. Get data integer a comma b. Return type is void. See here. This is my class name. Method sample. Instead of me, it's wrote m or thod sample. Okay, I will rename. See here, I have to. It is showing the error because of my class name is not this one. What is my class name? Method sample. Right? What is my class name? Method sample. New sample. Nothing but it is just one object. Whatever the members, methods and variables available in the class, all will come to non-static methods and non-static variables available in the class, all will come to the method. Now what is my class name again? Method sample. So I created object for the class. Now I want to call this non-static method. I will call and I have to give the parameter. I have to give the arguments. How? Search, nothing but object dot non-static method. What is my non-static method here? Not clone. These are all the coming from the object class, super class. Okay. So see here, get data. See here in the fifth line. In the fifth line, this is my method. I want this one only. Get data. I want to give the arguments. Integer a comma integer b. The return type is void. My class name is method sample. Okay, just enter. Okay. See here A nothing but here integer A, B integer B. Let me give one integer A assigned 10. Again integer B equal to 10. Internally this value arguments will store in the integer A. This is one type of initialization. Okay, we know this type of initialization only. This is one type of initialization. Okay, then in the A it will store the 10. How? In the A variable it will store the 10. How? I gave here 10. This 10 will store into, it will go to the method. Why? Because of the, I am calling the get data. Get data, see here highlighted. I am calling non-static method, then this 10 will go to the this A, this 10 will go to the this A. Then here operation will happen. 10 plus 10. What is the result? 20. Where it will store? This 20 will store in the result variable. What is that type? Integer type. Right? Why? Because of it is a whole number, not a decimal point or long. That's why the 20 will store in the result. Okay? It is stored, but I want to see that one. Let me write here. Save this one. So my operation done. Let me run this code. Print on the console 20. How? Because of 10, it will go to the these arguments. It will go inside the block. It will perform some action. 10 plus 10, 20. That 20 I am assigning to. See here, assigning symbol nothing but equal symbol. whatever the result is here, 10 plus 10, it will assign into result that is integer type. 20 is the return type, 20 is the integer type only. I want to print that one, that is result. Okay, for your understanding, let me write here concatenate symbol. What can I write? Sum. Let me write sum of A and B pointing to result. Okay. Pointing to result. Save this one and run this code. See here, sum of the result A and B 20. Now let me write one big number. I am discussing about argument. See here, I pass this argument, it will store in the A, it will enter into this block, this value will ascend here and this value will go here, again it will calculate and this is assigning to result, I am printing that result. Okay, this is called non-parameterized method. Okay, just give me just a quick explanation. I will write how the explanation. After that I will explain return types, integer, then we will wind up the class. We will go to the paint. Let me go to the paint. Let me execute how it is happening for your understanding better. Let me open the paint. This is my parameterizer method class. Let me give black. Let me give the results as well. What is the result? Okay, so okay, better I will take console, whatever the printed on the console. Let me write here. Okay, okay, it's printed in this one. Let me give the blue color. Okay, see here the execution. We know the execution, the controller will go to the main method. It will skip. Why? Because we are not calling this one, right? After that it will go to the main method. I created one object for the class, method special. See here, method special is my class name. Okay, sample, method sample is my class name. With the new keyword I created the object. After that it will go to the next line. What is my next line here? I am calling the non-static method, parameterized method, right? Search is my object dot, I am calling a method, parameterized method, right? Why? It has the parameters, right? It has the parameters. I have to give the arguments, right? Now I gave one data. Okay, suppose here, okay, 10. I gave 10. Okay, this 10 will go and will assign to this one. Why here only? Because of I'm calling get data method. Get data method is this one, right? Then this 10 will go and will assign to the integer A, right? After that again 10 will go assign into the B. It will go to the block. This is my method block. Open and close. And whatever the data is here, what is my data here? 10. 10, right? 10 will assign to this A. Again, it will assign to B. Whatever the result is there, 20. I am assigning this 20 to the result. Okay, in the result variable, it will store the 20. I want to see that one. For that purpose, I wrote the system.out.println. This result only I directly gave here. Okay. Then this 20 already stored in the result, that only we are printing. Then it will come to the console, system.out.println. The sum of the A plus B is equal 20. This is the execution flow, right? Done. This is nothing but parameterized method. We can give number of parameters, right? Suppose I gave here integer a and an integer b, parameter 1. Parameter 2, integer a, I mean integer b. Like that only we can give number of, parameters. We have to pass the arguments like this. We have to pass the arguments to the parameters. Oh, see here, parameters. Here parameter 1 is parameterized 2 is this one, parameterized 1. Like that only we can give integer c, integer b, like that only we have to give parameters, we have to give the arguments. Okay, done. Now let me write one simple return type. This is also, concentrate this one. It is also very very important. This is nothing but parameterized. Up to now we see here void is the return type. Now let me write return type as a return type. If I took integer as a return type, what will happen? See here, in the return type I took void. Now I integer only happen. See here, now let me write a simple method public, okay, integer, return type is integer. Now add is my method and parameters integer a comma integer b. Okay, it has the method has void. See here, it is showing error because of add return. If you go to the box, it is telling add return statement change to return type to void. Okay, if you hit the return type as a void, we don't able to what we say, I would say not required to give the return type. Okay, now I want show access modifier, right? Return type, return topic. Okay, integer is the return type, method name. This one parameters. Okay, this is the explanation of this one. Access modifier is public. After that integer is return type, add is method name, right? Right. Let me remove. Okay. Here it is showing the error because of we have to give the return type. Before that I have to calculate that one, right? A plus B. I have to give the arguments. Just to close this one, and we will whatever the come, that is result number. Oh, number. Whatever the result will come, I am storing in the result number. After that, what is the data type? It should be integer. Okay. Now what I have to give here return? Instead of system.out.println, I have to give the return variable. Okay. Just close this one. This is the thing. Okay. This is the thing. Whenever you hit the integer, it will highlight the return, right? Now, how to call this one? So this is obviously non-static method. Why? No static keyword, right? In the method. For non-static method, we have to call with object. So this is my class name. Type. Type is my object. So type dot, what is my method here? Add. See here, add is my method. Integer a comma integer b. Now see here, void. I mean, instead of void, it is asking integer. It is expecting return type as an integer. Previously it is showing a void, right? Integer from the class method sample. So this is the my method. What I want to do, perform some code. Just hit enter. See here, what is this one? Close this one. This is nothing but arguments. We have to give here arguments. Pass the arguments. Arguments. Then 20 will store inside the A. 30 will store inside the B. After that, it will enter into this block. That 20 will store in the A. Now A became 20 plus B. B became, what is B became? 30. So what is the calculated result? Simple coding. 30 plus 20, 50. 50 will store in the, so whatever the result is here, whatever the operation done, it will assigning the left side of the variable with the help of equal to symbol, assigning symbol. Okay, equal nothing but assigning symbol. So whatever the result is come, A plus B, nothing but 50, I am assigning to the right side of the variable, that is nothing but result number. In the result number it will store the 50. Previously what I did, just I wrote system.out.println, I printed. But now here I took the return type as integer, that's why we should write return. Return is one keyword. We have 50 plus keywords. Like that only, we have to give the return. After that, whatever the result, I am returning that one. Just to save this one, just run this code. Okay. Now I am not calling that one. Okay, see here, it is a very, very important point I am calling, but it is come to again this line. For that purpose, I have to give one variable, sum, that is 50, right? That is integer. So save this one. This is the little sum. Okay. I will explain this one last time how the execution will flow. So now let me write here concatenate symbol, the integer return sum of A and B. Okay, that's it. That's it. Just run the code. It will print on the console. The return type sum A and B is 50. Okay, this is the thing. Let me explain quickly what is the execution happening in this code. Let me code this one. Apply the code. Okay, let me expand this one. Okay, so this is my actually return type of code. Go to the black color, and what is the result here? Let me write result. So this is my result. Let me go to the paint. This one. Okay, it's in the different color. Let me write, it's in the green one. Okay, see here execution flow of this code. Okay, so controller will go to the main method. We created object for the class. What is my class name here? Method sample. I created object for the invoking the non-static method. What is here non-static method? This is my class name, right? I created one object for the class. After that, see here type. I created object. This is my object name for my class. Okay, all will come into the type. So type is one object. Type dot method. What is my method name? Add dot. Method name is add. So this is arguments expecting. I gave the arguments 20 and 30. It will stored into the A and B. Okay. Then A. 20 is coming from, 20 will store in the A, 30 will store in the B. Okay, let me remove this one. You can understand this one. You can easily understand. So 20, 30. A is 20, B is equal 30. So it calculated some operation plus A plus B. I mean nothing but 20 plus 30. The result is 50. Now it will stored in the result number, right? In the result number, what it is available? 50 available. Why? Because of the assignment symbol, because of the equal to symbol. So right side of the operating, I am assigning to the left side with the help of equal to symbol. That is the meaning of equal to symbol. That is type is integer. Why? 50 is the integer type, not a decimal. After that, it is returning result number. So the whole method, what is here method? Public integer add. This whole method, what it is returning? It is returning 50. Whenever you call this return type method, it is returning 50. We have to store that one. For that purpose, whenever you call this one, we have to store this one. Oh, okay, just a second. So whenever you call, it won't execute. Why? Because of I didn't write system.out.println in the this method. Now it will return whenever you call this return type as an integer. It is returning 50. This 50 I have to assign something. Where I have to assign? I took the one equal to symbol. I assigned in the sum. Okay. In the sum I assigned. In the sum what it is stored? It is stored the 50. Okay. 50 is what type? Integer type, whole number. So I want to print that one. Whatever the variable stored in the, whatever the data stored in the variable sum, I want to print that one. For that purpose, system.out.println sum. In the sum what it is stored? 50. So in the system.out.println I wrote the sum. For your understanding purpose, I wrote some meaningful idea. I mean meaningful statement. That is the return type of integer, sum of the A plus B is equal to sum. Whenever I wrote the system.out.println, then result will come on the console, this one, 50. Right? This is the execution flow of return type as a integer. Okay? That's it. That's it about methods. We have to give lot of as a integer, instead of integer we can give string. Okay, we can give the float. We can give the all what do we call primitive data types. See here. Okay, we will go to see here data types, primitive data type. Up to now I gave the integer only. You can give long, you can give float, double, char, boolean. These are all we can give the as a return type. Okay, that's it. So today we discussed about what is the data types. After that data types hierarchy. After that methods. Okay, what is the method? How to call the static and non-static? What is the parameterized, non-parameterized? Okay. After that, what is the what is the return type as a integer? Okay, if you give the integer as a return type, see here, integer as a return type, access modifier, return type, method name. This is the syntax, right? Okay, let me go to the method only, then you will understand. See here, method, access modifier, modifier, nothing but access modifier. Return type is, you can take void, you can take integer. Method name is I took getBook. Parameters I took. How to call this non-static method, static method, we saw. Okay, that's it about today class methods. Okay, we have to explain a lot, but time is over. Okay, that's it guys today about methods. Bye bye. Let me stop the recording.